Voice is like really shit right now, so I didn't want to do this to be honest, because I just feel like I'm speaking so bad. But we'll do this anyway, and probably like a cold or something. So we'll do this anyway in all cases. I want to go to the chart, but before, there's one thing I need to tell you guys, which is the fact that we have an event next week. I've put the picture over here. You can go, links will be below, the second link in the description. We have an event with Jason Sen. I convinced him to give you guys more value after the interview from yesterday. So if you didn't watch the interview yet, go watch it. But it's gonna come us. He's gonna come on a class with us to kind of teach you stuff about technicals and how you look for trade setups. If you want to sign up for this, link below, the second link, and you can sign up and go. And today it's gonna be, I think, next Monday, so you can attend this whatever you want. So I want to go now to the chart, because that's it for the promotion. I want to go to the charts. I've done this before. I just want to kind of go with you guys. And if you have any questions, just comment below in the chat. Let me know that you're watching this. And I'm just going to check this out over here. Whiskey. Could be an option. Colin. What's up? Awesome. So yeah. So let's do this. So a lot of you guys have been complaining. Some people have been complaining about the fact that I didn't share trades recently, and that's kind of true. I shared like a trade. I think I shared like 2 trades in the past like 2 weeks, and that's like very low for me. Okay, so the answer is, well, I didn't trade that much based on the fact that the market was in a place where I didn't feel right like trading. It just wasn't a good fit to trade. Okay, and I know a lot of traders, like really good traders, even that lost a lot of money in the past 2 weeks, and I didn't. I kind of step away a little bit. I was looking at the market, was still checking my algos, but the setup I have didn't appear, and they just were not there at all. So that's why I pretty much didn't trade last month. So I have a statement of my broker that I received, and I think I had like only a trade or two last month, so not much, right? And I think that shows that your system can be good if you are able to avoid the drawdowns. If you always traded the drawdown, you lose a lot of money. Then yeah, you might have a good system making a lot of money, but then you're having good like big drawdowns, which is not the point of trading. You want to have minimal drawdowns and some sort of return that are going to be bigger than the drawdown. Okay, so that's kind of my view. You might agree or not. It doesn't really matter to me. But that's kind of what I want to share and kind of what I see for myself. Okay, in all cases, I still look at the trade. I still look at the chart every day and like still do my reviews and stuff. But if my system doesn't take trade, it's fine because I know it's protecting me from the drawdowns, and that's actually a pretty good thing. Okay, so we'll go to the chart. The first pair is AUD CAD. This has been like doing nothing at the same level for the past 2 weeks. As you can see, these are, so the green boxes over here, what you see, are pretty much what I use for my algo to trade. Okay, this is the zone I use to trade. So here's a support area where the algo would enter trade at this area. The algo is not on TradingView, it's on MT4, right? So it's not there. But just I copy the same thing to make it clear for myself. So AUD CAD is at this support area. It bounced a little bit. We want to look for maybe continuation trade on this pair. And if you wonder also what I trade, just click the first link in the description. Full course about my strategy, everything I do, and it's free, so you can just watch this. Okay. So yeah, so we look for continuation trade on this pair. We had a trade set up over here. This is not something I would trade because of the fact that we didn't go 5 pip beyond the high of that candlestick, and that means that I won't take the trade. In fact, it went down. We could have been closed out. Seems like it went back up after, but that was not for me a good trade. It was like really slow to move, and so I would not take that trade. But you can still look for pullbacks and bullish trades on that pair, in my opinion, of course. LDGPY is going to be between 2 zones, so I'm not going to trade that for some time. So I'm looking for a move to here, 74.5 to look for bullish setup. We're not there yet, so I'm going to have to wait. Or I'm going to look for a bearish trade at around 82. Okay, this is the 2 zones I look for. Next is AUD NZD, which is at the support area right now. We've been bouncing here in the past. We had no trade set up on the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour chart, which other time frame I monitor. But if you trade on the time frame, you could also have traded that, okay, on a lower time frame or something. But for me, there was no trade set up on that pair. But you can still look for, of course, the kind of move to the upside and then a bounce, so a pullback, and then you enter again on the same strategy. Okay. LD USD is at the support area, in my opinion, at 170. So this is the zone I'll be trading. It's not quite there yet, so I'm waiting for kind of a move more to the downside into the zone, because if we look at the zone over here in the past, we've been a little bit lower. Okay, so I want to see this kind of lower move, and then that's where I'll look for bullish sit up on this pair. Okay, on both the 1 hour chart and the 4 hour chart. CAD CHF, it's coming back to here support area. So this is quite large. I've put my zone like this so far on the algo. If you get the blue zone over here, that's like just the other zone. But this green zone here is for my algo, so I'm gonna look for trades here between 0.729, 0.73 and 0.745. Okay, so that's the zone I look for bullish trades. And of course, I'm gonna readjust the zone over time as we go forward, as things change. I might even move this lower also in the future. But this is a place we want to look for bullish sit up because we've been bouncing there a few times in the past. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this pair. Euro AUD, I'll skip that fast because this is like between two levels. It's really not reliable right now. It's like really tight, and unless you're trading lower time frame like your 1 hour chart, 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart, it's gonna be really hard to kind of have some good move on that, in my opinion. Same for Euro CAD. All the Euro pairs are pretty much the same. So this is messy. Euro GP is also messy a little bit, although a little more clear here. Euro USD is in the range for a long time. You could trade that intraday, but on a higher time frame, it's really hard to trade. Okay, but basically, I flagged this one because I'm looking for a break of this range, and I thought some of you guys are trading breakouts. So not me, but some of you guys are, and this is a place where you want to look for a breakdown on that pair. Okay, so 1.119. 1.12 is where you look for breakdown on that pair. Okay, so in my case, I won't because I don't trade the breakout. I'll wait for price to break down, and then do a nice retracement, and then I'll be looking to sell near that level again. Okay, that's kind of how I look at it. So it's gonna be kind of a retracement trade on the higher time frame, but on the lower time frame like this, it will be like a reversal over here. Okay, that's kind of what it would look like over here. So we didn't have any setup yet, but that's what I'll be looking for. Okay. And I see, no, this isn't a good trade at all. Okay. So yeah, that's it for that pair. But it could be good if you trade the breakdown, of course. JP CAD is at the resistance area here at 1.78. Place to look for bearish trades, in my opinion. And what happens is that price just went up, came back down pretty fast. We had no trade setup because it didn't break the Bollinger Band on the higher band. So we still look for trade setup. Here we can have a nice setup on the 1 hour chart that seems to be forming pretty soon. See how price moves to the upper band, and then we have like these small candlestick. If I see an engulfing candle on this, I would enter. Okay, even though we're not at the zone exactly, but price could even move higher, and then we can have a good trade setup over here. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this, and that's it for GBP CAD. By the way, if you guys have any questions, just make sure you comment below in the chat. I'll be checking out the question just after because I want to focus on this and then give you guys answers to your question, of course. So, and I'm not looking at the chat right now because I can't look at it. I only have one screen. JPCHF is, so here's a place where this was a resistance area. Okay, so at 1.30. So I was looking to sell on this. And our price broke above, came back to retest. Here, this is where I look for like a support area now. So we went above the zone, came back to retest, and that's where you look for your bullish trades. Okay, so that's a pretty good pair. It's flagged. It's at the zone right now, and I'm gonna look for bullish trades on this. So far we had nothing on the 1 hour chart. We had nothing on the 4 hour chart. So this is a nice engulfing candle, but we didn't go beyond. Okay, and so no follow through on that move. We still have to look more closely on this pair. So price could like pull back down here and do us a nice setup. But we'll have to wait and we'll look at the pair. Okay. JPY is reaching a resistance area at 148. It's been there like the past few weeks. So like going up and down, down, up. So nothing really interesting to trade for now. And that's why like I don't trade in these times because it's a waste of time. Plus you won't make any money because it's like not moving that much. So if you swing trade on the week chart is like this, like really tight and not moving, then forget it. There's no point. Like just wait till you have the clear setup, and then take your trade, which are supposed to work. Okay, so that's kind of my thought process. Even though I'm not trading right now because there's no point, I prefer to stay away and trade when I need to trade. Okay, it's just better that way. So yeah, that's for those that complain that I don't take any trade or I don't trade or whatever. It's just like understand that you gotta be aware sometimes, and you gotta not always be in the market sometimes. Okay, as opposed to losing money and complaining that you lose money. Okay, so yeah, so this pair is here still at the resistance area. I'm gonna wait for this. Price here could go up to the upper band, do us a nice reversal setup, which I'm gonna wait for, but still have to wait on this pair. Okay, JPNZD is, I think, messy. Let me just have a look. Yeah, so again, between two zones, not really nice to trade at all. JPUSD is probably the same. Although this one is at, I'm not sure what's on the flag. This should be flagged. This one is at a resistance area here. Seems like price might pull and break through this resistance area. We'll see. So far, we had this high, which is not broken yet, but I'm gonna wait for this. So if we go beyond this high, just zoom into, so it's clear beyond this high over here, our discount stick, which is here, 1.3414. Then I'll look for basically a pullback trade. Okay, but now we're not there yet. We'll set there at the resistance area, and that's where you look for your bearish trade. So we are right here at the top of the Bollinger Band, which would be basically the place where you look for bearish trades in this pair. Okay, top of the Bollinger Band, the higher band, you look for price action with that, and that's gonna give you a good trade setup, in my opinion. Okay, I just show what I trade. You can do the same or not, but you are responsible for whatever you do. Okay, of course. So good place for bearish trades. And then the CAD is the same thing. So again, at the resistance area at 0.92, look for bearish trades there, and that's a pretty good zone. No setup yet. Okay, except wait a second. Yeah, this was not an engulfing, so we're fine. USD CAD is between two zones, so we're waiting for price to hit the upper, so the resistance here at 1.36 or the support at 1.31. Okay, between two zones right now. USD GPY is since a few weeks in the resistance area here at 1.111, where you want to look for bearish trades, in my opinion, and it didn't move that much, so we'll see if it breaks or not. But it's just a mess, and that's where you don't want to trade too much. Okay, it's like really boring. So that represents pretty much the whole market right now. USD SGD is near to 1.34 its support area. I'm gonna look for bullish setup, of course, but for now we're not there yet, so I'm just gonna wait and stay away a little bit. Okay, so that is it, guys. I'm just gonna go back to this over here. I hope my voice is not too bad. Head and Shoulders, yeah, the shampoo brand, of course. Just kidding. Yeah. Yes, Trade Jason, we just started. Well, now we're pretty much done. What's up, Scott? It's been a while. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, Colin says very murky last week. Should have stayed out also. Yes, I agree. I'm in the AUD CHF trade right now. I don't think we've covered that pair. This is not a pair I trade, but if you want to be in it, that's fine. It could be. Yes, there are some patterns, of course, like end shoulders and stuff, but I don't look at the patterns that much. I just look at my Bollinger Band and my zones with price action, of course, and that's just what I trade. So yeah. Oops, I lost the chat. Actually, it should be a good way if I can share the chat with you guys. Let me see if I can do this, so we can address the question properly. Let's actually do that. It's gonna be more interesting for you guys, as opposed to like watching me look in the chat. Yeah, so cool. So yes, okay, so we said yes, max 1%. All right. Cat CHF. Okay, so let me go back at Cat CHF after. I was gonna say a question here. Awesome. Yes. So you guys are showing what you did last week, which is awesome. If you ask me for trade adjacents, if you ask me for what you should do now, I can't answer because the market is random, and we never know. So if you have a plan, then follow the plan. That should be fun. If you don't have a plan, then make a plan. Friday IT larger time frame. Yeah. So this is a good time right now if you are scalping for sure. If you're looking at the higher time frame, then you might have to you might have to kind of take a step back, wait for your setup, and just be patient, and that's fine. So you decide what you want to do. So you should definitely. So when you say you should definitely keep it simple, yeah, of course I keep it simple quite a lot. My strategies are a lot more simple than other people I know, and but compared to people that trade full time, it's pretty much the same. Simplestness. It's as simple. Do you live stream every morning? No, because I don't have time and I don't want to do it. I want to get involved with like live streaming every day, but I do a live stream every Monday as a weekly review of this, and I'm gonna go through the trades that I take, of course. But that's given that I take some trades. Okay, I usually take like about three to five trades a week. So yeah, on a regular week. Your video was the best. Awesome. Thank you, Shri Ram. It's perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to Rainbow says, "What's your plan in Da Nang?" No plan. I just love this place. I'm just gonna enjoy the beach and doing some videos and stuff and working, of course. We'll see. Yeah, no plan. Nothing planned out. I'm gonna be here for like 2 weeks, so it's a really cool place. I'll show you guys maybe in future videos because funny thing is I've been here last year in Da Nang and I just love the place a lot. So decided to come back this year just for the fun because I had some time to pick a place I want to go to. So yeah, that's why I'm here. Uh, Tim says, you consider fundamental sentiment at all ever, or are you 100% technical? I'm pretty much all technical. Well, not pretty much, just I'm all technical because I don't look at fundamentals at all. I used to do this before, but now no. Uh, I used to look at news, but I found out it doesn't make a big difference. So now no. Yeah, awesome. So we'll go to CAD CHF. Was it? Yeah, CAD CHF, I think. That yes, Trade Jason was asking about. So let me go over this. CAD CHF. If I'm not mistaken, we had an alert over this recently. Let me just actually go over here. Pull out this is the, by the way, the trading assistant, which we have, where we get alerts of the trade setup. I used to use this for my trades. I still use it myself to kind of look when I'm on the go at trade setup that happened. And I think we had an alert of CAD CHF recently. Let me just make sure I'm not saying like stupid shit. Or I saw CAD CHF somewhere, which I have no clue where it is. Okay, so we didn't get it. So, but if you guys want to get this, it's gonna be available. No, so it wasn't CAD CHF, it was JPCHF. So my mistake. So these are all the trades that I talked about over here. They're the same, so we get alert for them, and you can just take the trades with these parameters after. Okay, if they are in line with what you are looking for, the zones. So for example, here we had a trade on AUD CAD. Okay, so we had a setup over here with the Bongjuban. So no Bongjuban here, but it should be on the chart. And basically, if you are gonna trade that zone, then you can take that trade. Okay. If not, then you don't take the trades. This is on a. This is, let me see. How do I do this? This is on a 1 hour chart. You can, okay, so we could go see on this time frame. And we have this one over here. I think it was, yeah, this one over here, right? Yes. So of course we have the rule of like 5 pip beyond the high, which is not here. You have to take it yourself. But it's better to get all the stuff over here so you can kind of know what's up are happening and just check them out. Because sometimes like the algo will fail. The algo that takes the trade will fail or whatever. So you want to you want to know that like what trades are happening at what time and stuff. Actually, I want to know, so that's why I look at this sometimes. And this thing doesn't fail, so we have all this up there. Okay, so yeah, CAD CHF. I want to look at this a little bit. So trade Jason, just make sure that we are talking about CAD CHF going short or not. Okay, because it could be going long. Over here, based on the zone, I would go long because it's like a support area over here. But then we have no setup to go long. So unless we go back, those are not setup I would take. So let's just make sure that we're on the same page. Yeah, let's just make sure that we're on the same page on that. Can't see CHF. But let's talk about Head and Shoulders. So if we're talking about this thing over here, this shampoo brand, Head and Shoulders, no, this Head and Shoulders pattern, well, this would not be, because it's like in between the range. So if it's in the middle of the range, then it's not a, because, so first of all, like the definition of a Head and Shoulders, or like a, yeah, reverse or whatever Head and Shoulders, is you want to have it like at the top or the low of a trend, because it's like a reversal pattern. And now here we're like between the range. This is like more in like a contraction pattern, because we're in between the range. So that would not be a pattern or reversal. That would be like a random pattern in the market. It could go down, it could go up. I don't know, but it's not just, it's not a reliable pattern. Okay. So there was no trade stop over here on that pair at all. Okay. Except here, but I don't think we broke this this range over here. And then we had a support area, so I would not sell here. I would just look to buy on that pair. Okay. So yes, ADCHF came up on H4. Very possible. We could look at that. I'm just gonna look at that for the fun of it, because it's not a pair I trade at all. Let's go with FXTM. Doesn't matter. So over here we are at the support area, in my opinion. I would look for bullish trades. Get just like quickly the way I saw it. And here we have a bearish trade. So I would not take this. You could take it if you want to take this. If you have a different style or stuff, you could take that. But for me, because I see this as like more at a support area, okay, I would look for bullish up on this pair. Because we're not quite at the zone, but we are near a zone. Okay, so if you only want to kind of scalp this on the lower time frame and take really like a really short term trade, you could do it, but I would not do it. Okay, so just my heads up on this. So that's it, guys. I think we've done it. I think we've gone through the charts. Let me know in the comments if you have any question after this. I'm gonna look at the comments, of course, as always. If you want to get the strategy that I teach you for free, the course, first link in the description. The second link would be the expert trader masterclass I'm doing with Jason Sen next Monday. Yeah, next